Afrobeat singer Davido logistic manager Israel and his ex-wife Sheila has taken a new turn. After accusing him of abusing her physically and emotionally, Sheila has shared more details of the things she endured in their marriage. Sheila admitted the signs were there when they were preparing their wedding as a rush things. She said that most of the things Israel did concerning their wedding were without her consent and she never wanted an elaborate wedding. Sheila revealed they started having problems in their marriage by November, a month after the wedding, and Israel started locking her out and forbidding her from leaving the house. To make the marriage work, Sheila's parents, her father-in-law, and her pastor intervened, but according to her, Israel only pretended to change. The makeup artist also claimed that her ex accused her of preventing pregnancy and every effort to make him see otherwise prove abortive. She added that her decision to leave home accumulated from everything she endured in their marriage. Sheila also revealed that her ex-husband, Israel, was not supportive of her business, remained unaccountable for the money he made working for Davido, and would make a big deal anytime she brought it up. She wrote, here I read, I was going to keep my reserve on this, but as it is, I see no reason to. Did I see signs before the wedding? Yes, I did. One of the reasons was because of the rush on the wedding, even after I said we should give it time. He came up with a lot of excuses and threats. Most of the things he did regarding the wedding was without my consent. Down to the invitation card, I did not even get to see what the design looked like before it was printed. I only get to find out about stuff after it's been paid for. We had a fight that I told him that it seems it is his event planner he wants to marry because they are not carrying me along. Proceeding to the wedding, there was a huge turn-up. It was elaborate. Was that what I even wanted? No, but Oga said he is a public figure. People are there, so he has to do it big. The white wedding happened and the wedding day passed now. See us, see marriage. He started showing up as his real self in full. He would be traveling and ask me not to put on chain, not to go anywhere. Don't do this, don't do that. He literally used the wedding to gather money for himself. He wanted massive support and he got it. What I expected from him as a wife was, baby, see what we got though. Wetin we go use am do, or see wetin I wan use am do. I don't think that is supposed to be anything. So even when he failed to do any of those, I overlooked. We started having issue from November. I will tell him I am going to the salon. When I get there, he would text me to not to come back. The first time this happened, I thought it was a joke, yet I hurriedly went back home because I was already living in fear. I got home and the gate man refused to open gate for me. Oga said, make him no open gate. I called him on phone. He said I should go back to where I am coming from. I was outside the gate, frustrated and ashamed. I called his dad and reported him. His father called me back to tell me that Israel is insulting him. The father complained back to me. I asked my cab to start driving me around while I was calling him to ask the gate man to open the gate. After the plenty calls from his dad and me, he finally instructed the gate man to open the gate. I took the walk of shame back into the house. When he got back home that day, I was so hot I could not say anything till the next day. I told him calmly that no matter issue wey we get, make outsiders know. That even if I did something wrong, come back inside and correct me. I explained how hot and how embarrassing it was. He did not say anything but apologized after some days. No one aside the people on the street and neighbors knew about this. I did not know it was going to happen again and again and again. Both the church and families get involved to resolve issues. Regularly, family kept saying, "Oh, you should be quiet on things like this. Always call us. Always talk to us." At some point, he stopped me from visiting my parents or my siblings from visiting. As bad as that went, I still shoved it aside. My sister had to leave my house late at night, and I was left in the house with his sister, who was staying with us at the time, before he finally chased her out on another occasion that he locked me out and she opened the door for me at the instruction of the dad. I still did not sleep in the house at night because he kept on threatening both me and the sister. I went to my parents' house. My parents brought me back. That since he is not around, I can stay at least, but I was scared. I ran. At this point, I was getting depressed. I was literally living in fear. Another time in January, I was to attend one of my close friend's wedding. He knows how close I was to this person, and the very day she told me of her wedding, he knew how excited I was. He knew when I got Ashebi. The day of the wedding reached, I woke up very early, served him and did all I had to. That morning, when I was ready to leave the house, I met him to tell him I am going to my friend's house. They need me room. I quickly locked the door. So guys, what do you think? Leave your comments at the comment section.